business information about the knife and tool industry in our hometown. Where is our hometown? It's Yangjiang City. In case you don't know where is Yangjiang, so right now I'm gonna introduce a bit more about our hometown. So Yangjiang City, it locates in the western part of Guangdong Province, China.
蓝牙已断开。
So have you ever been to the Guangzhou before? So it is in the same province of Guangdong Province, right? So I can put it like this: if you are in Guangzhou, it takes you 3 hours drive to come to Yangjiang City, and if you take the train, it only takes you 2 hours. So it's quite concrete for you to imagine. Where is Yangjiang? Honestly, Yangjiang is a four-tier city. We have the population like I think it's 2 billion people, and it is still developing, right? And since I was I grew up here, so the biggest impression I have about my hometown is that everything is developing. Everything is back on the right track towards a bright future, not only in the economic level or political level or in a whole. I think our hometown is going in a right direction to become a more tolerant, more diversified city. So talking about because our company Trevin, because we are the knife manufacturer, so we mainly produce knife and tools and all kinds of stuff. And so we are using this channel to connect with people from all over the world to tell you about our hometown. And I warmly welcome you to visit us in Yangjiang City after the COVID-19, after it had stable. Okay? And when I was a little girl, I just felt my hometown is a really safe place to play around because I grew up in a village, a remote village. I have a couple of playmates in the village. I think it is really a very beautiful time for me to grow up in a remote village. I have shelter, I have food, I have my father, mother, and I have a lot of friends. And in our spare time, when we didn't go to school, we can just play around in the field, run around to the neighborhood, and it's really, really relaxing and free, right? So, I and I before I was 14 years old, I have never been to the city, and at that time, my hometown is that small, just around the village side, right? So after I went to senior high school, I started to think, oh, my hometown is very big. It is a city, and there were buses, there were cars, and all kinds of things. So, and I just really feel very exciting, to be in the city. But at the same time, I think the city overwhelmed me because there are a lot of people. People speak different tones, different tongues, and you know they just they were friendly people and really nice, right? I as a senior high school student, you didn't have much place to go. I always stay at home at weekends, and no matter where I went, I always have feeling that I was in a big city until I went to Guangzhou. I realized that the world is much bigger. So when I first went to Guangzhou for my further education, I just felt like I entered another world. Guangzhou is so big, and I completely lost myself, and I think I act really different when I'm in Guangzhou and compare when I was in Yangjiang. So I just have a feeling that, and in the future, I will go to a bigger world, you know, and a bright future awaits for me. And I just feel very exciting to explore the new world. And I think I will meet many new people. I will have a big circle. And so, and hopefully I will still have connection with uh, with my old circle, and hopefully I can uh, help my hometown to develop into a more rich city, and hopefully I can make some contribution to my city. And so, and after I came back here, so first I found a job in a educational institution as an English teacher. And actually, before that, I never, I never did teacher job in Guangzhou. So when I started to become a teacher, I felt that there was so much to learn because I didn't know how to prepare for the classes, and I don't know how to present the knowledge to my students. And and also I didn't know how to give them feedback and give feedback to the parents. And I think I was very lucky. I have a experienced teacher who could teach me how to be a teacher. And I still remember the first time I went for the interview for an English for the teaching job, and when I was in the stage, I completely lost my words. I didn't know what to say, you know. Yeah, it's me. Even though I at that time I was like 20, it's around 2017. I was 29, 28 years old. But yeah, so, and after I worked there for a year, I just felt like I wanted to do more. I don't want to just be a teacher. I wanted to have more challenge. So I went back to work in the real estate industry to be a marketing officer. And one day in the real estate industry again, I felt like the atmosphere was totally different, and I I just I think there was not the environment that for me to grow. Maybe I can make a lot of money there, but I don't think that is an environment for me to be a better me. So after I worked there for like several years, I quit, and then I I lost my direction. So I've been thinking, I think I have some talent. I think I can use my talent to make a living or be valuable to some company or to some people. I was like, yeah, I'm good at English. I can find a job in the foreign trade industry to use my language skills. So I just went. And in between, I also have some job offer from some NGO organization, and I was very active. I always wanted to do more. I work in several NGO organizations, and I think I grow a lot because of the NGO organization. And my favorite community is the global English community. There, I met a lot of people from different countries, and the cultural diversified environment just lights me up. I just feel like, oh my God, the world is so big. I shouldn't just be locked in the five-tier city. Just that at the short-term interest. I think I need to keep growing, keep meeting new people, keep exploring the outside world. So I feel really, really excited and curious about what they did and then the new people. Every time I met new people, every time I talk with new people, and it just acting to my new knowledge um, uh, skill. So I just feel like I was a fresh fish into the big ocean, and I keep breathing the fresh oxygen. And I think I was a really lucky person. I always met some great people. They are very, very nice to me. And at the same time, they're really extraordinary and excellent person. Some of them run a company. Some of them are in the management level. Even though I just a nobody, but they are really nice to me. So I learned a lot from them. So I always have, even though I'm still a nobody here, right? Even though, yeah, I'm Chelsea, but I still think I can be someone in the future. Because I'm surrounded by excellent people. So I have this confidence that um, I also have a bright future. So guys, if you are really, really uh, interested in me or in the brand that I now represent for, just don't hesitate to reach out to us. I think we will have some really amazing fire that we can both make, right? So I like global organization. So that's why I like I like to do this YouTube channel, and I think it's really a window in this small city for me to showcase, for me to help this industry to show to the world, to the whole world. And I was so lucky I can be the one to tell you, to share this with you. Um, and I think I'm very grateful for this, for my boss to help me to set up this channel. And I think I was very brave to join this platform. And I really hope with my energy, I can attract more people to join in our line, to come to help my hometown to come to a better place. So it's really amazing. And I, I still work in some NGO organization. I like NGO because it is non-for-profit. So the relationship in there, in that kind of environment, is really pure. There is not for money or not for interest, just for your passion, just for the love you have for the job, for the atmosphere. It is not for money, and so you can just be yourself and just show your talent and do whatever you have passion in. And I think it's really a good environment for people to grow. So I strongly recommend my friends they join some NGO, because in that environment, not only they can meet some people outside their circle. For me, I'm really an ordinary people from a small village, from an ordinary family. But because I joined some organization, I start to meet a lot of excellent people, and I found out that I can be one of them. And so I think it's a gate for you to change your fate, change your destiny. And so I am really excited. And so talking about our industry, knife industry in our hometown, there are like 100 years of history. It dates back Qing Dynasty, and I think most of you didn't know about this, right? Talking about knives, we will think maybe knife is so ordinary. Why I want to know about it? And I think it is a common thing, but it contains a lot of efforts from millions of people. sometimes we will be really blind for the things we have. We will take for granted that the things we have, we own, we eat, we use, like the bus we take every day. Maybe you think, oh, it is just a bus. It is, but you know, it takes many people to build a bus, and it takes a lot of money to operate the the life for you to go to work, and the driver he he drive the car for you to go to your work and go back from you from your company. So I think we really need to be grateful for whatever we had. Uh, even if we are not we even if the things maybe is not good for you, we also need to be grateful. With this attitude, I think you can be fine in every environment. And so knives, I I started to fall in love with knife when I found out some multifunctional knives and some knives for outdoor activities. It it interested me that it has so many amazing functions that I have ever known before. And so I started to learn more about knife and foreign trade. And now, our hometown, there are all kinds of knives. Whatever you are, whatever the products your market, the markets you are in, you can find in my hometown. And hi, Sam, how are you? Um, can you give me some feedback? And do you know what I'm talking about? Okay. So I'm talking about the knife industry. So I'm talking about there are all kinds of knives in my hometown, and I think I'm telling my friends from the overseas market. Oh, and can you help me to see the comment, because Sam said the video a little bit not smooth. It's really great. Okay, so I think there really are a lot of story going on here, right? And I I I think whatever market you're in, you can find different knife tools here, different knife products here, and I and whoever you are interested in market, please just leave your contact here, leave your message here. And why there are nobody? There shows nobody in my broadcasting room while Sam's here, and the number is 0. It's weird. What's the problem? Hello. Okay, so cool. Thank you. And you know, so it is really an exciting journey. And I think most of us will be really happy that if what we did is good. I'm sure what we did is good, but I mean, if the things go smoothly, I think we will help a lot of company to have more orders, right? And I have this confidence, we can do it, we can make it. And so this is the knife into industry that I'm talking about. So there were like 1400 years of history, right? So there was a woman who was really famous in my hometown. Her name is Madam Sen or Lady Sen. So she was a Madam Hero. She led the army. She led her army to fight against the enemy, and she started to make weapons in Yangjiang area. And after that, in the folk, people started to make knives. Um, it is the original place. Uh, the knife, the industry start to grow. So around the Qing dynasty, um, and people that emerged, a lot of big mills started to emerge, and after after the rapid development in there are two famous knife maker. The first one is He Chuanli. He was really famous for making Wenwu knives. And at that time, a lot of famous restaurants, the knives that we're using was made by him. And so we still have his knives in our museum, I guess. So you can come to check it out. And after that, there was another one. His name is Liang Jifu, who has the same family name with me. I'm very proud. And Liang Jifu, actually, he was a jewelry maker. He was really good at his job, so he started to use the method to make knife. And after he made some knives, and um, it started to look really beautiful, delicate, and elegant. And a lot of people love his works. And so, people start to thought really highly of Liang Jifu's knives. So it was really amazing, right? And the boss of Shibazi, Hui Shu, he was the student of Liang Jifu. So I think Shibazi was a really great company because they really focus on making their products to satisfy the needs of the customers. So I think whatever you did or whatever industry you were in, the core competency is your. I think you need to have your core competency. What if not, you will be worried that my company is it going to fail in the future, and if you have this worry, I think it is normal. See, as long as you have this worry, I think you need to start to build up your competency resources. Maybe it's the people you hire is your exact, or the products you are building is your irreplaceable asset, right? But I think company who focus on hiring excellent people, they are successful company, because I think people are the most crucial element in building a good company. And if you cannot attract talents, I don't know, Sam. What are you talking about? What's the reason? I don't understand. Okay, Sam and Juno, please help me out. No, I just started introduce the knife industry. What do you think of it? So you mean I need to have some cucumber um to cut it out? Okay. Okay, I will showcase our company's knife. This this knife is uh is chef knife. Mm. I think maybe you can give us some feedback. Maybe we can show the sharpness of the knives, right? Okay, little hungry. Yeah, a little bit hungry. Maybe use some. Sorry. Mm. Yeah, 清淡节目是吧？Light program. 清谈节目. Now we are talking about we are introduced the whole industry. It is the first part. The second part we are going to introduce the company and then some products and the whole story. And so right now is still the part I'm introducing the whole industry. Just now I'm talking about Liang Jifu, right? So you know, um, I heard about his lives several times, and I'm really proud because he has the same family with me, and I heard that uh, in our museum in the Yangdong district, we still had his works in the show. Maybe someday we can go there to have a look, check it out. So and now into this new era, and I can tell you three numbers. It is that the first number is 50 billion. 50 billion. It is that you know the whole output of the whole industry reaches to 50 billion RMB. You know, and the and to another number is that the output in our hometown, it covers 70% of the whole output domestically. And it covers the foreign trade output around 80%. So right now it is still a mirror. Okay. So, I think it is just a big and mature industry we are in. So if you have any interest in our hometown and our industry, please just leave your message, and I'm sure you will have some surprises. And okay, so the first part is almost end, and then we will have a little break. And after we come back, I will continue my introduction of my company and our products. So don't worry, we will come back soon. Okay. 啊，最好多一个镜头显示特写啊，什么意思？细节镜头，特写在刀上是吗？I see you later。我不懂这个呀，就是细节镜头，就是嗯。 So if you have any information, you can just leave your message to us. You know, so it's quite 我这个时间怎么跟那个时间不一样的呀？那个 Juno 1:32，16:04，时间是一样的吗？是一样的是吧？是1:32是吧 ？OK， 感觉是怎么没有掐准时间呢？我好像记得我掐了时间呢，是这个时间啊？1个小时32分。So, I really think that if you have any knowledge about the nice product which are really popular in the overseas market, you can just come to us and have a little discussion with us, and we will leave your email address, or you can comment us in the comment box, and we will have our sales representatives to reach out to you. And now, we have this set, this knife set, and it is quite amazing that we have this knife set, And I think the situation about this knife set，你刚刚说的刀座哈，那个是这个也叫刀座吧，对吧？And this knife set is quite popular in Chinese market, and I think it is really a good gift for us to give to our customers. I think people will be very thrilled that if you give this knife set to him or her as a gift, and then you invite him or her to go to the kitchen to make a dinner with you. It will be really amazing. It's a really amazing stuff, And so, just so you know, I think it's a really good method for the couples to have a good relationship, improve the relationship by doing housework or do the cooking together, So I think we should just I think we really need to take the knives we use, a lot of elements take into consideration, because in the Chinese market, we always love the number 2. We always love the number 2. So, and I think, I don't know about the overseas market, what do you guys love about this 2 knife set, or do you often go to the kitchen or do the housework with your spouse together? And in our Chinese people's mind, or in the Chinese people's family, at least we will have 2 knives. One is to cut the vegetables, another one is to cut the chicken bone, cut the chicken bone. So I think that it's quite wonderful that we have this knife said, to help you out to make your family life more sweet, more happy, much happier. And I think you will love it. Um, I yeah, I always heard people say that their husband they are not involved in the family life. You know, it's not a good sign. I think if we want to have a really happy family, our husband should get involved more in the housework, like taking care of the babies, taking more responsibility of the family. I think in this way, he will be more committed to your marriage, and you will you won't you won't get a divorce, right? If your husband he really committed to you, to your family, to your children, and even to the housework with you, I think he's definitely will be with you forever. So I think it is really a good choice for you to start the new journey with your spouse. So I think so. What what else can you refuse to own this one? So for our wholesalers, I think it's quite wonderful for you to just sell these amazing products to your customers. I think you're helping them to have a happy life, right? So for our Truvin company, I would like to tell you something about the brand, the name of the brand, which is Truvin. We know in the English language, Truvin means uh, you win, I win, everybody wins, right? Everybody wins. So I think it is really not only a win-win relationship, but everybody is happy relationship when we do business with you. So I am really confident about this because our company has 20 years of uh, experience doing the foreign trade, except that we have a group of really energetic young person in our team. And also we have a team of really creative and professional designers. And so not only we can help you to find your satisfying products, but also we will help you to design the products you think is suitable for your market. So I think if you cooperate with us, you will it will help to boost your business, you know. So Trivin, so if any of you are is interested in the Chinese culture, so I think it is quite wonderful for you to listen to me how I understand these two characters. For the character three, you know, three. I just now I told you two is a number that our Chinese people really like about, and three it is also a really uh, lucky number. We have a saying is that one produces two, two produces three, and three produces everything. And so, we always think three is the mother of everything. So uh, we will have an impression is that three is a really lucky number. So how about win? How to achieve? How to become a winner in our career or in our life? And when we all want to win. So what's the secret for us to become a winner? We will always think about this question. Oh well, I am in our company. I'm a common worker. So how I can become a winner? How I can achieve the goals I want? How I can win the people I love? Or how I can earn a lot of money? Or how I can have a happy life with my family, right? We have a lot of wishes that about life, and so all about winning. So how? And actually, the question lies in the characters, and I will tell you. You know, in this character, Ying, the core part, there are five parts actually, and the core part is the character Ko, which is the meaning of mouth. You know, why we um why we pay so much attention to mouth? Why? You know, because I think mouth is really our really important part of our life, and we always think that um, you know what is mouth is important for us to be a winner. Why is that, right? You know, mouth. I use mouth every day for what? To speak and to eat things, right? So you know, um, we so to become a winner, it means that it's really important that we need to have awareness of what we speak, what we try to convey to other people. It is like, you know, when we just when we, you know, words is really of important weapons. You know, our words can worthy as gold, or even important that our words can command armies. So we really need to have great awareness of what the messages we try to convey to other people, right? And so have awareness of what you speak is really crucial for you to become a winner. And what about the character above Ko? Is the character Wang? It means death, or it means dangerous. So it tells us that um, it tells us that we really need to have this awareness of dangers dangers when we are in a really safe position. We need to think of failure. We need to think of what if the situation got worse? What's our backup plan? What's our plan B, right? We always need to have some plans if we fail. So I think it is really crucial for us to have this awareness of danger. And the below part, you know, in the left, we have the character of Yue. In Chinese, it means month, right? Month, what does it mean? What's the meaning of month? It is time, right? It is time. So I think if you want to become a winner, you want to succeed in your career, it is really, really important for you to have awareness how to use your time wisely, right? And you know, I never saw any person if they just use that time carelessly and they can succeed in their life. So I think it really tells us that time is money. We need to use our brain to make our schedule to really be the owner of your time, to really become a really effective and productive person. And in the middle of the character is the character of Fei. You know, in the Song Dynasty, the character Bei means the shell. You know, the shell. So shell means money, right? Money. Oh no. Oh yeah. Okay, sorry. It means money. So we we think that money is really crucial. Why? Why I need to? I think it's obvious, right? So if you don't know how to manage your money, how can you become a winner in your life? It's impossible. And we always have an attitude uh, towards life that we shouldn't just keep our money in the bank and not to invest it. So I think it is quite wonderful. You know, people just some people they are so talented in investing. So people like Warren Buffett, I really admire him. I hope one day I can have the opportunity to meet with him to ask him for his advice how to invest in the stock market. And I think he got some talent in investing. And so coming back the money part, you know, if that there is a thing like this, if we ignore our money will ignore us. And the right mindset towards money can decide whether you will become rich or not. I think I noticed that the rich people they will have some mindset like they will willing to give to other people and they always help others. I think the behavior comes from their mindset is that they think they have things to give. But for the poor people, they are poor in mindset, even though if maybe they will have a great fortune, but some of those people, they are also have a really, it's like a beggar, it's like a beggar. They always beg for not just money. Some people, if they have this mindset, they are like a beggar on the road um, to beg for everything. So you will see a lot of people they beg for love, they beg for money, they seems that they are empty in their heart. But for some people, they are rich in the heart. They don't beg for anything because they can give. And I really admire that kind of person. So for those beggar attitude person, I really suggest that you really need to um, experience more and to change your mindset. Um, I think so. Don't 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 be too mean. Just be generous to the people that you meet. If you find out that they need help, just help them. And with this mindset, I think you will become rich sooner or later. The inner world is really important. That your inner world decides your outer world. And for the in the left part, in the right part, we have the character of Fan. It means ordinary. Ordinary attitude. Um, as we can see, ordinary. Why the ordinary heart is so important? What do you think? In our society, there are all kinds of people from different levels, from different circles. Sometimes you see some person, they're really good, they're really excellent, but they still are really modest. They're really curious about many new stuff. They are always ready to learn new things. Those are the people I admire so much. And even though they have some status in the society, have high status in the society, they are entrepreneur, they are professor, and they are rich, but they are so modest, just like your friend, your common friend. And this is called the ordinary heart. No matter what we have achieved in your life, or like me, I used to be a straight A student in my school. A lot of my classmates, they are really admired me. At that time, I really think I'm somebody because I have a lot of friends. They think I'm just like a goddess. And I don't like the I don't like the label of straight A students because I think it limits me, because I need to do things match to the label. So, and I felt I'm so tired to have that kind of label. So I just threw it away. I'm just an ordinary people, and I'm always ready to learn, or learn from every person I meet, and I'm still curious about many new things, and I think I will become more knowledgeable with this mindset. So you will too, as long as you are still modest, you are still ready to learn new things. You will become really great. You will become a winner in your life. You will become the main role in your stage, and you will shine in the future, right? So this is the meaning behind the brand, the Trick Win. So I start to think our Chinese language is really wonderful because it contains so much deep meaning just in one character. Isn't that amazing, right? So I always think Chinese culture, it is really, really deep. And I'm still learning about many traditional cultures. And I, yesterday I talked about, I am curious about the differences between Eastern and Western cultures. And, I have this impression that our Chinese culture can represent the Eastern culture, because um, Chinese culture, there all kinds of books that our ancestors have left for us, generation by generations. It contains really deep wisdom. Those wisdom not only teach us how to live our life, but also how teach us how to be a human being or teach us how to manage a company. Like I heard about many entrepreneurs, they learn about the book of change and they use the philosophy they learn from the book to manage their company and they achieve great success. And I also really, um, curious about the things that we had um, behind the Japanese company, the philosophy behind the Japanese company. I think like Dao Sheng He Fu, I think the philosophy he used to manage his company is really similar to the Chinese culture. So even though we didn't, most of the entrepreneurs in China, we didn't do exactly what our ancestors told us. I think Japanese people, they have carried out really great. They just um, they just do things according to their heart. They just follow their hearts. And like I think most of those successful entrepreneurs, they do things follow their heart. Like uh, uh, like the CEO of Apple, um, Steven 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 Jobs, and I think he's a really good example. He gave a speech in a graduation ceremony that he told us three stories: stay hungry, stay foolish, right? Just that, the first story is about that he he was going to he was he he has cancer and he thought he almost died, and then he recovered, and he had this thinking that we need to live our life to the fullest, may each day count, and think that maybe this is the last day I live. So just do whatever you want to do and be boldly. Right. The second story is that he tells us to keep searching, don't settle down. Yeah, if we follow our heart, maybe sometimes we will go into some wrong direction. We will find some wrong person to love, or we will do some job that we don't actually good at. We're not actually good at. So if you think you cannot flourish in this platform, you can just keep searching until your heart feels settled, your heart feels safe. Then I think at the time it is a time that you feel you belong to that place. And the third story, I think it is connecting the dots. Because Stephen said, if we live our life, we didn't know now where we are going, where we are going. It's like life is a box of chocolates. We never know what we're gonna get next. But if we look backwards, we will know everything that's happening in our life. They are connecting. They're just leading us to the goals we are heading. And as I recall his speech, I think it's really true. When we live our life, we surely we don't know what we are heading next, right? We just know, we just follow our heart and live our life to the fullest. But if we are looking backwards, it seems that we really doesn't. All the things that happen to us is happen for us. You know, I really believe that all the things happen to us is happen for us to go to the direction that we are heading. And no matter what situation you are in, I think you will be happy to watch my sharing. And I hope I can bring you happiness and joyness in your life. And I also hope that our company will have some connection with your business. And I strongly believe that we will help you to solve your business problem, and we will become great business partners. And with our team, our culture, our boss, and I think we'll definitely provide good service for you, no matter what you want, you know. And so it's really great that we meet in this platform. And if any of you is new to our channel, please subscribe it. And I hope you will leave your email address in the comment box, and then we will have our professional sales representative to reach out to you. So it's really great, really fun to meet you guys here, right? So we are going to have a break. So then after 5 minutes, we'll come back. See you. 哎，这是 YY 开播，我们切换到那个。正在重新连接。Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to our children channel. I'm your host, Chelsea. So, you know, I think that ever since we have talked about our company, so you know that our company has been in the night industry. 有听到我声音吗，小诺？你听一下有没有？ So we have been in this volunteer industry like 20 years. So it must be really fortunate for you to build a win, not just win-win relationship with us, right? And as you know, we have the really great advantages because we are in Yangjiang, and Yangjiang has this whole industry has 1400 years background. So it is quite a mature industry. So if you place an order here, I think we can produce the products that you like in a really fast pace and in a really short time. And apart from that, we also have really good members and really good team members, all kinds of talent, young people. We work together, so they're really creative. And if you have any design, you can just tell us what you want to design for your what products you want for your market, and we will respond to you in a really short notice. You know, so it's about our company and our team, and so about the culture. I think it lies in the brand name, which is Trip Win, not just double win. It's Trip Win. Everybody wins situation. So the philosophy comes from our boss, right? So no matter what business we are in, when we cannot just think for our own interest. We think for our customers' interest, and we always think for our customer to satisfy our customers' needs is our number one priority. And you know, it is just really good to have this amazing boss who have this amazing business philosophy, and I think I'm very proud in about the name of the brand, and I want to introduce one more time of the meaning behind Trip Win. You know, what's the meaning of Trip Win? So if you are have ever learned about Chinese characters, I think you will be really interested what I'm going to share right now. So the figure 3, is a really a very lucky number in the Chinese culture. Because it is said that 1 produces 2, 2 produces 3 and 3 produces everything. So I think we have this really lucky number here. So we will search every customer in the earth that we find out who is has the same philosophy with us. We will work together to make amazing products, right? What about the character? In the meaning is win, to become a winner. So the the core part, you know, we always want to become a winner in our life, right? So we not only maybe we were wondering how can we achieve our goals, our life goal? How can we pay our bills in our daily life? How we can love someone we truly love? How we can begin a relationship with a person we love, right? It's all about winning or losing. But for me, it is like, to win is to succeed in our life. The character mouth is really crucial, right? It's really crucial because with the character mouth, it's very important that how we convey our message and how we communicate with people and how we is that what we speak, what we communicate with people, it's really crucial for our career, right? So we cannot just think just speak just for our own interest, really self-centered, and we also need to be really careful about what we are going to share with others. We want to share the good messages. We want to share things, positive things, and I think it's really important that we have this kind of mindset to pay attention to what we speak to our audiences or our friends, our supervisor, our boss, right? And also, at the it is the network is not stable. Can you have a look? The screen tells me that the network connection is not stable. So yeah, maybe you can help me have a look in the YouTube channel whether the video is smooth or not. Okay. So right now our company, right? Oh, just now where are we? Completely lost. Oh, the character. The upper part of the character mouth is the meaning of that. So it tells us that we need to have the sense of dangers, even if we are in a safe position. I think it is really a good reminder for us to achieve a better place in our life. And for the down part, in the left, we have the character of month, right? We have the character of month. So it means time management, and we always need to focus to how we use our time. We need to use our time wisely, and because we all only have 24 hours a day, and we need to make the full use of it and try to be more productive. And in the middle of the character is the character of Fei. Now, in the Song Dynasty, the character of Fei, people use seashell to be the currency, to be the money. And so we really need to pay attention to. Oh my God. Oh, hello, just come back. Okay, so we really need to pay attention to how we spend our time, how we spend our money. Time is money, money is time. So, and okay, so yeah, the currency, right? So, why is that so important for us to achieve our goals? Why we need to pay attention to our money? I think it is really obvious. No need for me to mention the importance for us to know about the investment or know about all kinds of stuff of money, right? And I also want to mention about the mindset. You know, people always think about getting money, earn money, or when they start a career, they always think, how much money can I earn out of it? But they should ask the question, what value can I give to other people? What duty can I offer to the organization? And so, and I always think that the attitude towards money decide whether how long we'll be rich. And I think the right attitude is that we always need to give to other people. We need to have this. Okay, thank you. And that we always need to have this right motive, this right attitude. Where do you buy your snacks? Where do you buy your snacks? Oh, you eat a lot of things. Um, and so, so these are really, really amazing, amazing thing, right? Amazing thing for us to just embrace the right attitude towards life. So the right part is the character of Fan. It means ordinary mindset. So I think it's quite it's quite uh it's quite extraordinary that for some excellent people, they still have an open mindset. They still keep learning, even though they are really excellent and they are already achieve a lot of things in their life. They are wealthy, they are healthy, and they have a really great partner, and they have a happy life, some beautiful children, but they are still very modest and still learning the new things. And I think we need to have this mindset that we need to be modest, no matter how great you are right now, but there's still great unknown thing awaits for us in the future. Okay, so it is our brand name, TrueWin. I think it's really a good name, isn't it? Before we always mentioned that win-win situation. Now we have TrueWin situation, right? So it's quite natural. It's quite natural that we just oh come on, come some people, yellow people in my. There are nobody in my room. I'm so I'm so I'm so happy that nobody in my room. Okay, so I think that it's a good start. Okay, I'll introduce some products for you. For 其他 product 没有人看，还是介绍这个吧。So about this product, right? I really like this product because it is really colorful and it is like your own rainbow in your kitchen, and it is light up the mood of the person who is going to cook. And you know, as we all know, every product, behind every product there's a idea why it is born. It is like a human being. I think we channel our energy, our concentration power into the knives that, you know. So now we have these 4 colors. So what is it for? It is for using the different color to cut the different food. For the orange color, you know, we use it to cut the food that has already been cooked. You know, like the sausage, like the bacon, right? After we cut it out, we can just eat it right away. And about the red color, we use it to cut some food, like which is lively, and we use the red color to cut some raw meat, fish, or seafood. And what about this blue, light blue color? We use it to cut some vegetables, you know, vegetables. And about the black color, because I think the black Christian, they contain a heavy flavor. So we will use this black Christian to this color to cut something that contains heavy taste, like garlic, like onion, like ginger, and pepper, and other ingredients. So is that it, right? And for this small one, we use it to cut some fruit. And here we are. We have this complete knife set. That why you didn't call the deliverer, Sandy? Why you didn't call the delivery to deliver for you? Oh. Oh. Mm. How many meals do you eat every day? And you are so slim. Yeah, you are still so slender. You mean I'm fat, right? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for my colleague. But you're very slim. So right now I want to introduce you this sushi knife, Um, you know, I always have some salute attitude. But she's the youngest one. We cannot compare with her because she's still, even though she eat a lot, she won't become fat because her body will digest and will, because we are grow older, so our body don't need that much energy. 对 yeah, but you are slim too. I always think the knife for sushi must be the high quality one because I admire Japanese people. They always have a really careful attitude towards the things they use or the work they do. So I, if our company has some Japanese clients, so it tells you that our products have met the standard of Chinese people. So we are great, right? And for this sushi knife, I think it is very have a beautiful figure. This yeah, I have been an English teacher for several years. So, you know, it is wooden handle, right? It is wooden handle, and the body of the plane is they use the foil R15 material. So it is the best quality of steel. And for the blade, we always said that we need to use the best steel in the blade. And we also use the laser cutting technology to put the powder steel on the blade. You see, it is quite sharp and quite shiny for the with the whole process, right? I think when I look at the screen, I look great. And it's really cool. I think this knife is really cool. It reminds me of the Japanese kung fu. Sushi knife is so cool. And sushi, the fish. I wonder why Japanese people they live so long. I think because they eat a lot of fish. Yeah, I also miss sushi. I haven't been eating sushi for a while. Yeah. Oh, it's great. It's great. And so I strongly recommend you to connect with us, and our products will certainly satisfy your needs. So if you have any requests, please send us messages or leave your email address and your information. We will contact with you right away. Okay, so how does it sound? Do you like this one? I'm sure you will like it. And not only we have this amazing products, but also we do OEM with you. So if you have some great design, you can connect with us. We will help you to produce the products you like. And I think we are going to have a break. We'll see you in 5 minutes, guys. See you. 我觉得你好有胃口啊！你找那个杰哥，或者你找那个雷经理。你可以报吗？
我可以。
哦，
把我拉到
什么群？吃饭群。为什么你可以进，我们不能进呢？
哦，可能是拉的人太多，然后就是那个部门有好多个我不认识。
嗯。不过我们当时我是工贸的，当时就说我们直接报给阿杰就可以了。
哦，那你
你跟他说你报中午饭，你不用进那么多群。
对，挺很大。
媽，今晚過午飯啊，會有蝦嘛？ 嗯我们过2分钟。嗯。Hello，Hello，应该有声音吧？有没有？好。Okay, welcome back to our channel, and I'm your host Chelsea. And now let's talk about knife. Go right into our topic, right? And our company Tripwin, we had a experience of 20 years in doing the business in foreign chains, and we have a team of young and energetic people to work together to satisfy our customers' needs. And we also have a team of creative and innovative designers to help you to design your products, such as OEM products, to make your business grow much faster. And I want to introduce some products, some knife products that we have right now for you to have some sense what we are making here. First, it is this Chinese knife. This is a knife that every Chinese family they will own one. So it is like the black mark of a Chinese family. So why is that? I think it is some custom that we have for the memory of old times when we, in the uh, in the 1975, I think we are going through some historical reform. And at that time, I think every family, we are not that rich then, were not that rich compared today. So I think maybe it is that at that time, every Chinese family, we will have this knife to as a symbol of the difficult time. And after the reform and opening up of our country, and our economy start to grow, and right now we enter this new era. I think every family will still have this Chinese knife because we we remember the past, then we can remember our heart. You know, only we um, only we remember why we begin this journey, we will always have the motivation to go forward, right? We cannot because um, we have went too far in this journey and we forget why we begin. So maybe we can use this knife as a reminding that, you know, why we begin this journey. Because we come from a place where we have nothing. When we have everything, that we need to keep in mind that the struggle time we had, and you know, um, so I think we can use this night as a reminding that we need to remember the old times. We need to remember that no matter what we have today, because we it is because this journey gave us this opportunity.
这样像是每天都在做听力，
Why?
就觉得好爽哦！我在吃东西，然后还在做听力。
We can have a conversation to give them interest. You know.
我做听力就行了，挺好的。
You know, we have zero person in our broadcasting room, so I kind of feel.
What about this language?
I kind of feel lonely.
Why this tango?
Maybe we can have our Sandy to introduce to us why we have this tango knife. What is it used for?
没有，我们没有出刀，没有，都是家用刀，野外刀没很少，有的也是外牌野外刀。野外刀我们客户自己一起连那个箱子，你知道那个箱子一打开安全锁那个箱子吗？连那个箱子一起做的，全部都是外包，不是我们做。
Sorry again. Why we have this knife?
我说我们公司没有这种。
Oh. Oh, okay. It is really special.
这个应该也是，我觉得很的也是日本的吧，日本的。
But it is not. It is not pointed. I think if it is a sushi knife, it should be like the shape, like this.
不知道，我没有那么大。
Yeah, and I think for this part, it is also with the blade that we can use to cut things. See, this part this is also a blade. Yeah, it's really cool. The knife is so cool. Cucumber. And you know, we Chinese people, the cucumber dish is very common in our daily life. We will use the cucumber to cut it into the the thin pieces to fry with eggs. You know, I think it's quite yummy and quite common. And I also noticed that in some bar, we cut the cucumber into sticks, into several sticks that you know. Then we eat it with some mustard and 酱油, yeah, the black juice. And it is very delicious. I like to eat the raw one compared to one that has been cooked. You know, I always like that the the taste of the raw cucumber with mustard and the black juice. And for and I don't need to mention that how delicious or how good is that we eat the cucumber for our skin, and right. So this is I think it is a knife which we can use to do a lot of stuff. I always think that these two that we use, that we can do a lot of things. It's quite amazing. And oh my God, I like this knife. It is a little heavy, and it is a wooden handle. It is a wooden handle, and the body of the knife, it's quite thick, right? And the blade that we have, I think is used the laser cladding technology with the powder steel. Wow, I love this knife. I would definitely buy one for my mom, for my family, for myself. Oh, my mom is really good at cooking, and I think I will definitely choose one special knife for my mother. Every time I go back home, my mother has prepared meals for me. I know my mother loves me. You know, she she's really good at cooking, and every day she will cook different things, and she's really creative in cooking. And it's a shame that I'm not that good at cooking. I didn't inherit the genes from her. I always want to, if I have time, I want to cook together with my mom to learn the way she cooks. And, I want to learn the cooking skills and cook for my future husband. Okay. And so my mom, she really pay attention to the knives she use. I think my mom will really love this knife set. Maybe I will buy this one home. you know, my mom, she has been cooking for several decades. So she not only she's really creative, but also she cook really fast, and she really made full use of the time she used in when she cook uh, when she cook the dishes, and she at the same time she will do other things, and she can multitask. And I think she really absorbed the essence of lean startup, lean management in the kitchen. And I'm really slow in doing housework. I think I'm the opposite with my mom in cooking. I am good at eating. It's really a shame. Even though I started to learn how to cook since I was 9 years old, but I don't have much progress in cooking skills. But I think I will, from now on, if I start to learn, I'm really a fast learner. I will become really good at cooking. Then I will invite my friends over to have dinner together to celebrate my cooking skills. Okay. And I I there is a lot going on this year for me. It is like a miracle. You know, I I just I don't know how to describe the things that is changing in my life, but I'm really grateful that everything I have right now, and I have my family, I have this amazing place for me to explore the world, and um, okay, and I really hope that I can make a lot more new friends in this platform. Please come to my broadcasting room. Let's become good friends. I think we can not only have a win-win-win, try-to-win relationship, but also we will um, we will help each other to make money, right? To become rich. Okay, let's become rich and happy together. So I will see you tomorrow, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we will have our amazing short videos to showcase really amazing products of us. So have a nice day. And I am Chelsea, your host. And don't forget our company, Tripwin. It locates in Yangjiang City. I think my ending is a little bit long. So okay. Okay, see you guys. Bye bye.